everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another day in this segment of morning messages. And if you're in the UK, you're probably like, it's not morning anymore, we're into the afternoon. I realise that, and that's because this morning just ended up being unexpectedly hectic. So here I am still delivering you the messages, and I'm excited to see what comes up. Plus it's morning somewhere in the world right now, so I'm going with that. So let's see what's coming up. This is Oracle deck. Curiosity. Quite like that. Gonna do another one. Gratitude. And let's see. Ooh, another one flipped out. I have support. Okay, these three. Let's start with curiosity. We got curiosity, gratitude, and I have support. Right, so curiosity, for me this indicates you had an idea about something, or to start something basically in the past. It's not now, it's not something necessarily brand new. It's more so like, could have been from a couple of months ago. It's actually something you just feel like you gravitate towards in your spare time. Maybe you're working in a job, maybe you have like you have a set career, but in your spare time you tend to just research about it and learn about it quite a lot of you just tend to read about it quite a lot in your spare time. This can be, I don't know, could be just personal development, could be some sort of coding skill, maybe you're learning some sort of investing. Maybe you're an artist, you just love looking at that. Maybe you're just very much into fashion, so you look at like different fashion trends and like who's wearing what, and like just different something that just takes your curiosity, pulls you into looking further into it in your spare time. So what are you doing in your spare time regularly? Like not just like, you know, once or twice in a week or something. You're actually looking at it quite a bit. What is actually carrying that on is something to consider, because it might be that you're meant to do something in that. It doesn't mean you have to do that for full time. It may be something you're doing part-time and something you're like, this is really interesting and I can't stop thinking about it. So it's just a chance to explore that further. Whatever has captured your curiosity is something to be explored further, because there's a reason why your intuition is calling towards that. So one thing I get here is that you might be feeling like, well, if you're further along in the journey, some of you are you're gonna be like, yeah, I've always been interested in that, to be honest, but I don't even know how to start, or like, what do I do in terms of like actually getting started? This is especially true if you have like the writer's block, and if you have started writing it, you're most likely gonna be blocking yourself. You're gonna be in your own way based on your need for perfectionism. You want to have everything done perfectly the first time. The perfect actually doesn't exist, and it really doesn't. You know, we see all these people out there who are maybe, you know, quite well known for their craft, or maybe they're just on a coach or an Instagram influencer, or like a YouTuber, you know, someone who's really, you know, quite well known for their craft. But it takes every single day working on that to see it. And you probably have seen only the end result of that. So you might be curious about something, a certain skill that you want to go towards, but you're aiming for like the end result way too soon. The end result actually doesn't exist straight away. It will eventually come, absolutely. But it actually requires one step at a time, 1% better each day, being 1% better each day and following your curiosity each day. It's all about optimization and iteration, and each day actually, not even just like, you do it once in a month, or it doesn't work like that. It requires consistency. There's just no other way out of it. And we all know this intuitively, but this message is really about reinforcing that you're not meant to just do it straight away. That's too big of a leap. That's why you might be procrastinating, because you're actually feeling really like that this task is too daunting for you to accomplish. If you're aiming for, like, you know, I want to be this 1 million subscribers YouTuber person, or you want to be like this artist well known in your country or something like that, you know, it's just not going to happen like overnight. It just doesn't exist. Overnight success doesn't exist. So you're going to have to take it one step at a time and break it down into small steps. And those small steps could look something like, okay, well, say, for example, you are writing an article for a magazine or something, and you have an idea, but you are blocked every time because you want to make it perfect. And if you reread it, you're going to think, gosh, this is really like not good. And I don't feel good and confident in my ability to post this or send this out. What if I'm criticized afterwards? Well, yeah, you might be. You might be criticized, but also you're not progressing forward, because you want to get to a certain stage where it's like first draft, then second draft, then third draft, and that's how everything works. So if you are writing something, an article, or whether it's something that is really really that you're wanting to accomplish next, you're gonna have to go one step at a time. It's 1% better each day. So I really advise you to just start with one little thing. What would success look like just within the next 7 days? Not even just like in a month, not even this 3 months. Don't set a final deadline yet. Just start by saying, what does success look like in the next 7 days? And that's all you need to do. Go with that, and each day for 7 days, just for 7 days, see where you get to. Really see where you get to. And each day, when you kind of maybe write that one sentence or that one page of your article, really kind of like look at it and say, hey, that's more than what I did yesterday. That's more than what I did yesterday. Even if it's like just an edit, even if it's editing a sentence, that's still more than what I did yesterday. Okay, it's 1% better. 1% better, you know? Just like you are trying to make these little incremental shifts, which will be leading you to a big shift overall. And do express gratitude towards this process and towards yourself, you know, being able to do this and delve into this process as well. Because I actually get a message here, gratitude journal. You know, when you're writing and reviewing a day, if you don't have a gratitude journal, I advise you to get one. It's really just about writing, yes, what you are grateful for, and noticing and priming your mind to see, hey, I'm actually doing more than I thought. So I actually need to write this down. And the fact that I'm like having this time and chance to like work on this I'm so grateful for that, you know? It's something like that. It's really like expressing that gratitude as well. It's going to fuel you. Also, the message I get is that with this gratitude, you're priming your brain and turning like that your inner critic, which is going to be often quite loud, you're like kind of quietening this inner critic. So that is something also to bear in mind. The other thing I have is here, I have support. So I have support. Ask for help. If you need help, ask for help for people around you. Maybe even, you know, if you live with other people, then you can like ask them, hey, I want to be accountable to this. I want to get this done just for 7 days. Maybe talk to those people around you and say, this is my goal. And maybe they'll check in with you. Or if you have a big goal and you want to break it down into small steps and you need support or guided accountability and strategy in place, that's what I do. I offer one-to-one coaching and mentorship in accountability and strategy, and really guiding you forward towards your goals so that you are not wasting time and it's finally getting done. You know, just as with gym, we need a personal trainer, you know, just to get back on track, and someone who is going to help you build that momentum, and then eventually you're able to take off the training wheels and then go ahead with full momentum and keep your keep going towards the goal that you have set for a long time, and it's still not getting done. It's still not getting done. So this is really a call for you. The support that you want is available, and or just ask people around you who can help you. But if you do feel called to reach out to me, send me a DM on my Instagram, and that's where I do share a lot of strategies that you can incorporate, how to deal with procrastination, and I also include spiritual tools if you are more into that, of course. So those are my messages for you for today. I hope you enjoyed this mini reading, and I'll be back tomorrow to deliver more morning messages. So I'll see you in the next one.